that you messed up. I see it in your eyes. I know you wanna start over, but sorry can't.
Hi Lonniezies, welcome back to my channel. This is Lonnie here, and in today's video we are going to be doing another makeup tutorial. And this makeup tutorial is something different, something I don't think I've ever done. It is a bright electric blue glitter liner, but also with a ombre half-cut crease, if that makes any sense. It's completely different and you don't have to put everything together, but I found this scarf and it just had some dark browns and blues and purples and also this like orangish kind of color, and I was like, okay, so I can play this up with like a coppery color. And then I found this Collab glitter and glow like pigment, and I was just like, there's just too many things that I want to do in one, so let me just do them all. And it turned out really pretty. It's definitely different, but I just love this blue liner. Like, it is just so different and poppin'. Like, it is like perfect. So if you guys want to see this makeup tutorial, then please keep on watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright you guys, so as always, I'm using my MAC ProLong Wear Concealer in the shade NC45 just to prime my lids, and then I am going to go in with the Makeup Forever Pro HD Translucent Setting Powder and just set that with an F50 large fluff brush from Sigma. And then I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and I'm taking the shade Saturn with a really large fluffy brush from Sigma, and I'm just working that into my crease. This is going to be my transition shade, and since there is a really dark orange in the little tie that I was wearing, I decided to go with this really bright orange. So I'm just working that into the upper crease, and then I'm going to take the shade Parallel, which is like a medium tone, kind of like a warm brown, and I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes with the palette, and I'm just working that out into the outer corner and then into the crease. This is going to be our bridge shade, so the shade that's in between the transition and the crease. So I'm just working that into the bridge shade. And then I'm going to go into the shade, this is Smoke, I believe, or Deep Brown. It's actually Deep Brown, and I'm using a Kylie Cosmetics brush that came out of one of her palettes, and I'm packing that mainly out into the outer corner, and then whatever is left on the brush, I just bring it all the way into the inner portion. I don't bring it into the inner corner, but I bring it into the inner portion of the eye. As you can see, it goes all the way in and all the way out. And then I'm going to take some more ProLong Wear Concealer and just start to cut out the half-cut crease. You can do this if you want, or if you don't, you can skip it. It just gives me a really crisp edge, and it makes my eyelid space look a little bit larger than what it is. So now I'm going in with this Collab Pigment and Glitter. I'm not sure of the name. I'll have it listed down below. I think it's like Scenester or something, and you can get Collab at Sally Beauty Supply Store. That's the only place that they sell these, but this is such a really pretty pigment. Like, I would love to wear this just on its own because it's sparkly, but it's, you know, just subtle enough that it doesn't look like glitter or anything like that. And now I'm going in with a MakeupGeek pigment in the shade Poker Face. I should have used the eyeshadow that comes out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette because it's a little bit more bronzy, but I had already did it on the other eye, so I just went ahead with it. Right here I am applying some tape on the edge of my eye, and then I'm going to take some Bobbi Brown eyeliner. It's just a black gel eyeliner, and I'm just using this to map out where exactly I want the glitter to go. And I'm not bringing that all the way in, I'm just bringing it into where my eyelashes start and then dragging it all the way out. I didn't want to bring it all the way in the inner corner. And now I'm using some NYX glitter primer. This is one of my favorite glitter primers. e.l.f. does also have one, so if you don't want to buy the NYX one, or the NYX one is a little bit too expensive, e.l.f. has one. And then I'm going to use the NYX glitter and face and body glitter, and this is in the shade Blue. It is so stunning, you guys. And the reason I like this glitter is because it's not too chunky. It's a really fine glitter. So I'm applying that with a Sigma EO6 winged eyeliner brush, and then I pulled the tape off, and as you can see, it just gives a really nice, sharp, defined look. Now we are just going to go ahead and move on to the face, and for the face I'm using my Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. I haven't used this in quite some time, and I actually forgot how much I love this. It's very similar to the Maybelline Baby Skin. It's just a lot more expensive and a lot more of a thick silicone as opposed to a kind of thinner silicone. And then I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the shade Koko, which is way too orange, so I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Stick Foundation. and the shade Coconut, and I just mixed the two of those because Coconut is just a little too light for my liking and Koko is just way too red for my liking. So after that, I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn and just highlight all of the areas onto my face. So underneath of the eyes, the chin, the cupid's bow, and also the center of the forehead, just to highlight all those areas and bring them forward. And I am going to blend that out with my beauty blender, of course off camera. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set that with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. All of this is pretty redundant, and sometimes I want to leave my foundation routine out of the video, but a lot of you guys seem to like it, and when I take it out, you guys are like, why? I wanted to see it. So here is everything that I usually do. And now I'm going in with my Nikki Garrett contour palette, and this is in the shade Dark. And I've had this contour palette for a very long time, and I still love it. It's in the shade Dark, and you can get it off of Amazon. It's like 12 bucks. Well, it was 12 bucks when they first sent it to me a few years ago. And here I am using a blush from Black Radiance. This is in the shade Wild Berry. It's just a pretty subtle blush. It gives me a nice flush of color, but not too much, if you know what I mean. And then for my nose, I'm just going to go ahead and contour that with a Sigma E39 Buff and Blend eyeshadow brush. And if you want to see like an in-depth tutorial, I can have that listed down below if that's something that you would be interested in. But all I do is contour and then go along the side with a little bit more of the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, just to kind of slim that down and kind of get rid of the harsh lines that the eyeshadow brush can leave behind. So I just go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to highlight my skin, and I'm using the Pure Beauty. This is like their blush and highlight palette. And first I go in with the bronzy shade, and then right now you can see me going in with the more frosty champagne shade that's in the center of the palette. I'm not sure of the names off the bat, but this is a really nice palette, you guys, like really nice. So moving to my lips, I'm using a Lime Crime liquid lipstick. Don't kill me. I know a lot of people don't like Lime Crime, but their liquid lipsticks are so good. And this is the only one that I own, but I really like it. And this is in the shade Salem, and of course I'm just lining my lips, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in. So that completes my look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you soon. And stay tuned for the sing breaks. Mwah. Bye!
Supposed to be, I don't wanna be anything other than me. I don't wanna be, yeah. I've been ain't once since day one, you niggas boo-boo. Your homeboy, your black that you're from, boo-boo. Little hoes you went to school with, boo-boo. Baby mama and your new bitch, boo-boo. We was in the hood, 14 with the deuce. 14 years later, going hard like we used to on the dead homies. Well, I got thick skin and then elastic heart. You trust me, one got to shine white like a fire until you get too hard. And then me and you sitting in a Hollywood. If I woke up next to you, if I woke up next to you. Don't tell me they got you on some weird old rap shit, nigga. No socks and skinny jeans and shit. Call me on Shanika's phone. Just let me ride. Fuck you back to sleep, girl.